Here's the exact career acceleration roadmap that's helped hundreds of high-performing professionals move from stalled, frustrating job searches into clarity, confidence, interviews, and aligned offers, without mass applying, without awkward networking, and without trying to squeeze themselves into a generic perfect candidate box. And this works even if you feel invisible in the market, unsure how to position yourself, or disconnected from the kind of work you actually want to be doing next. In this video, I'm going to break down the 4 core components of the Career Acceleration Roadmap, the system that turns a scattered, reactive job search into a clear, repeatable process that actually works in today's market. Before I walk you through those components, it's important to understand who this is for. This roadmap is designed for high-performing professionals with real experience, people who know they're capable but feel stuck, misaligned, uncertain how to translate their value in today's market. This isn't for quick fixes or surface-level tweaks. It's for people who want a clear strategy that actually works. I've worked with professionals who had strong resumes and solid experience, but felt stuck in a job search that felt random, exhausting, and hard to sustain. Once they clarified what they were actually aiming for and followed a structured process, momentum started to build. For example, as Jason put it, what stood out most was finally having a clear structure for the process. Things stopped feeling random, and I knew exactly what I was doing and why. And this allowed Jason to quickly land a truly fulfilling role. That's the shift this roadmap is designed to create. So what's the system? The Career Acceleration Roadmap is built around 4 connected pillars, and when they work together, everything in your job search starts compounding instead of resetting. So let's start with pillar number 1, clarity and identity reset. This is where most job searches break, not because of resumes or LinkedIn, but because people try to market themselves without a clear internal framework. When you can't clearly articulate your zone of genius, strengths, motivations, and the problems you're wired to solve, you end up sounding like everyone else. And when that happens, you become a commodity. At the same time, if you're unclear on what you actually want next, the kind of role and environment where you do your best work, your search becomes scattered and reactive. Without a clear destination, effort doesn't compound. This pillar gives you a clear internal compass that guides every external decision and creates confidence and certainty in your search. Many people resist this step, thinking, I don't have time to slow down. I need results now. But without clarity, effort scatters instead of builds. As David put it, once he slowed down and got clear, Chris helped me get in touch with my zone of genius and understand what I really wanted in my future career. And this created a surge of confidence and certainty in David, allowing him to pursue a more focused, ultimately successful job search. This isn't slowing down, it's choosing a direction that makes everything else work. Now let's talk about pillar number 2, the high impact professional brand. Once you're clear, the next step is making sure the market understands it. This pillar translates your clarity into a resume, LinkedIn profile, and a career story that resonates with both the ATS and real decision makers. Most people either over-optimize for keywords or over-explain without strategy. This pillar ensures your story lands with precision, authority, and relevance. So you're not just qualified, you're compelling. Many people avoid this because branding feels salesy or performative, but avoiding it doesn't make you neutral. It makes you invisible. And here's what Don had to say about the high impact professional brand step and the results it had for his career. Chris helped me refine my personal brand, resulting in me landing my dream job. Remember, brand isn't self-promotion, it's translation. Let's talk about pillar number 3, the interview engine. And this is really launching your job search through networking. So even the strongest brand doesn't matter if no one sees it, right? This pillar is where you actively launch your search using a simple, intentional system to create conversations with the people who actually influence hiring decisions. Yes, you'll still be applying directly to relevant roles, but applications alone rarely create momentum. This is where people say, I just need to apply more. Networking doesn't work. Hey, if that were true, interviews would already be happening. Networking is what turns your search from anonymous to visible. As Derek described it, Chris gave me the resources to chart a path forward, creating a network of people who would aid me along that journey. The goal here is simple and measurable: consistent interviews and real conversations with decision makers. Okay, now let's talk about the last pillar, pillar number 4, The interview to offer conversion. Interviews alone don't guarantee offers. This pillar is where interviews stop feeling unpredictable and start becoming intentional, strategic conversations. Many people believe when I get in front of people, I'm great at interviewing, and you probably are. But in this market, most final round candidates are good. The difference is whether you can lead the conversation, control the narrative, and make your value undeniable. This pillar helped Michael identify and remove the limiting belief that had been sabotaging his previous interviews. As he describes it, why would anyone want someone jumping careers after so many years? That belief was the biggest psychological barrier to my own success in interviews. Without addressing that internal narrative, even strong interviews quietly work against you. This pillar gives you a repeatable conversion framework so interviews consistently turn to offers. So here's how it all fits together. When these 4 pillars work together, clarity, brand, interviews, and conversion, your job search stops feeling chaotic and starts feeling strategic. Each step builds on the last. Momentum compounds. Progress becomes predictable. Most people struggle because they approach their search as disconnected tactics. The Career Acceleration Roadmap is built around guided implementation, where each pillar builds on the last, and you're supported in executing what actually moves you forward. So, if you've built a solid career and still feel restless, misaligned, or quietly burned out, if you've been applying, networking, trying to figure it out, but deep down you're afraid of making another wrong move, then what you're feeling isn't a motivation problem, it's a clarity problem. And without solving that first, everything else stays scattered. So in the next video, I'm going to walk you through the foundation of this entire roadmap, the clarity and identity reset. So you stop chasing roles that look good on paper and start moving toward work that actually fits who you are now. Go ahead and check out the next video and I'll teach you how to do this.